ladies and gentlemen, how are you guys doing? I'm praying that everyone is safe and healthy. So today, I'm going to tell you guys about the things called graffiti. And I'm sure everyone knows what is graffiti. Graffiti is drawing or writing on a wall in public places. So before I get into the topic, I need to ask you, what do you think about graffiti? Does anyone here consider graffiti as a crime? Because if you say so, then I'm here to object the motion. Graffiti should not be considered as an act of vandalism. Instead, graffiti is an art. And why would I say that? Now here the reason as to why graffiti should be considered as an art. According to Chair of Tempo's Graphic Arts and Design Department, the Matt Comex, people would automatically think that graffiti is illegal and not artistic. However, this a form of art are valid in their own way. It's just that we have to see it in a different way. I think the comments are very precise, seeing not everyone likes to have walls in colors and doodle. But we have to think about the value of that particular things, and in this case the graffiti. Hence, this is why people should reconsider their perspective toward graffiti as a crime. There are a few things that can support my motion that graffiti is an art, not a vandalism, not a crime. Now that we have talked a little bit about graffiti, shall we hop into the topic? Graffiti is a form of expression. Yes, we can actually say that graffiti is a crime. However, when you look at a different point of view, such as why the artists stand to do graffiti or why they did the graffiti in such ways, they must have something in their mind that they want to express, but they cannot. Here's the reason why they did the art. We can say Banksy, a British that categorized himself as a graffiti artist. As an example, he sold his artwork for a very high price. He sold the art for a high price because many people actually see and enjoy graffiti as a form of an art, and also it must have a very important message as to why the art exists. Mentioned before, it is a form of expression. Most of the artists use their platform to convey their message about the society. The graffiti also can be beneficial for the community in providing people voice to express themselves about some matters in the society in a form of an art. I understand that some may think that graffiti is a crime, but take a look of it by the message that they are trying to send. In that way, you can actually see graffiti as a true form of art if the graffiti is done with the right restriction and rules that can categorize it as an art. Concrete graffiti can be seen as an art if they are done with the right message or comment, and also the right placement of graffiti. Many people will come to second the graffiti is an art. So that's all for the first objection. Let's move to the second one. Graffiti takes technical skills. Every great deal of talent is required to create amazing and bombastic artwork, and graffiti is not an inception, with is why graffiti is on the art, because many art they are scribbled on the wall. Clearly display that the artists need to have an intense technical skills to make an art that massive. As an example right now, which real name is Marcus Lewis, who is an artist that have made plenty of amazing art that never fail to amaze people. He has gone beyond painting work to do graffiti on entire building with his very own distinct calligraphy style. One of them is a building in Mexico City. He covered the entire 21-story wall of the building with massive calligraphy, which borrows elements from traditional calligraphy of Egyptian hieroglyphics and ancient Arabic and Hebrew writing. He had made a great deal of strategic planning and real imagination to pull off the amazing work, as well as a clear understanding of color and composition that are needed. With that being said, it is no doubt that art like graffiti needs to have critical technical ability in order for the art to be perfect. I am now informing you that without any technical skill in yourself, you cannot form a beautiful art that can make everyone looking forward for your art. In a conclusion for the second point, every art is important to one's life and they will make sure that the art is perfect. Hence to why they study to create the amazing art whether on a paper or entire buildings. Let's move to the last point, graffiti as a tool for tourism development. Because of the appreciation of graffiti as a work of art, many people come to like the idea of having art on the wall or any surface that have message to the society. Buildings that are filled with a word or drawing have much more personal feel than buildings that just covered with plain colors without any pattern on it, and that is why they chose to travel to places that has graffiti as a tourist spot. Keith Haring, a famous graffiti artist from the 80s, is known for his artwork around the city of New York. His work are greatly appreciated by many because of its value of embracing the arts present around big city. Some graffitis that existed up until now and have been many travelers' reason to why they travel at the first place. The mural that are painted on the wall can be a great place to visit because of its colorful and cinematic scenery. For example, the Toronto Graffiti Alley in Canada and Bogota in Colombia. People travel there just for its beautiful and amazing mural for legal street art. Many love to take photos there for aesthetic purpose. On the whole, the graffiti is loved by many, especially the ones who appreciate various forms of art, which is why it is important for us to support graffiti as a form of art. Now I'm going to end my point here. Now you are already get the idea of how graffiti is such a true work of art. I am strongly disagree with some people that say graffiti is a vandalism, and you see graffiti with a different way, then you will see the beautiful meaning behind all the art. That is all that I'm going to say to you, and I'm here once again to object the perception of graffiti as a crime, and I hope from all the inputs that I've said during my talks, you can accept that graffiti is an art because of its various reasons that can make it as one. Please make sure that all the points said had digest in your mind so that you can have your own understandable graffiti. Thank you so much everyone for lending me your ears.